Welcome to Stick at Night. I'm your host, Commissioner Anthony L. Romano, representing District 5, the cities of Hoboken and Jersey City. Interesting guest we have with us today, Mr. Nick Mattia. And Nick, welcome to Stick at Night.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Nick is a young businessman that has really achieved success in a market that he's going to explain to us through COVID and after COVID and before COVID. Nick has a company called Ready Strong Meals. Nick, tell us, first of all, where are you from, Nick?
So I'm from Central Jersey, town called Manalapan. It's I always like to say it's 123 off the Parkway. That's how I tell people where the town is, right next to Freehold.
And you live in Hoboken now?
I live in Hoboken right now, yes. I've been in Hoboken for about 12 years. So I started out actually in the corporate world.
I thought so.
Yeah, selling software for software companies
in
New York City.
Educational background?
So I was a business major, sales, marketing, and management. Went to Montclair State University, graduated, did the normal sales job for about 8 years. Realized that it just wasn't for me. I wasn't happy. I was making good money, but I wanted to truly make an impact.
And an impact on what?
An impact on people's lives. I felt like when I was working in the corporate world, I was just kind of like going to work, you know, going through the motions, and there wasn't like a true purpose behind what I was doing. So I was like, you know what? I love food. I love working out. Let me blend the two together.
What's the name of your company? Tell everybody.
So the name of the company is Ready Strong Meals. I started the company about 6 years ago. Before that, I went to restaurants and worked for free for about a year to really learn and immerse myself in the business. And it was definitely a humbling experience because I didn't know really much about food. I learned, in my, in my house growing up, and really I wanted to learn and immerse myself in the food industry and just learn the basics.
When you say immerse yourself in the food industry, are you the one who cooks?
Yeah, so I was the one that was cooking. I was doing everything. When I first started my business about 6 years ago.
Out of your home?
I was doing everything out of my apartment. It was a 3-bedroom apartment in Hoboken, downtown. And I was cooking, I was prepping, I was delivering.
Without commercial equipment?
With nothing. So it was just like a couple customers here and there, and then I outgrew that space, obviously. I moved to, I don't know if you remember, Frankie and Ava's Deli.
Sure, on 2nd and
Washington. They went out of business, but I was using their kitchen on the weekends and on Monday morning to cook, prep, and facilitate deliveries. So I would go there on Saturdays, I would prep, I would go there on Sunday night, I would cook everything, and then Monday morning we would plate everything and then deliver all the meals to the customers.
All right, why should I want to get food from you? What does Ready Strong Meals do or have that's different from, say, restaurants? Is it about health food?
Yeah, so it's healthy prepared meals that we deliver to you. And the two things that I think about every single day are customer experience, customer service, as well as food quality. So, we take pride in making sure that the customer is extremely happy and satisfied, and we take pride in food quality. So we're making things that are healthy, we're making dishes that are healthy, but we're not adding a ton of oil, we're not adding a ton of butter, right? When you go to a restaurant, it might taste good, but it's not healthy for you.
So do you have a consultant, or you've done all this research yourself, and who does it? You have help? Is there a staff?
I've done all the R&D on myself. Yeah, now we have a staff. Now we're pretty, we're much bigger than...
Out of your apartment?
No, so now we're in a commercial kitchen in Union City. We're on 48th and Broadway, where we basically share space with a catering company. And we use their kitchen Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So they basically do corporate stuff. So when we're in the kitchen on the weekends, they're not there, and it kind of works both ways. So it's definitely, the goal is to get my own space one day, but I'm not there financially. So right now I just share space with another company.
What's an average price on a meal? I know it depends.
$11 to $12 per meal. Typically we have anything from chicken, seafood. You had our turkey meatballs. You said they were awesome. We have salmon. We have shredded beef, we have steak, and every meal comes with a vegetable as well as a carb. So if you wanted to kind of lay off the carbs. I know it's bulking season right now in the winter, but if you wanted to be a little healthier and not eat rice, not eat potatoes, we also offer double vegetables, where we basically put the protein and then we offer more than one vegetable instead of the carb.
Now, where was your advertisement? You said business is doing well right now.
Yeah.
What is it, word of mouth that has spread this around? Or
A lot of it is word of mouth. The second form of advertising is partnerships with local gyms, where we basically partner with gyms to offer pickup locations. So we deliver every Monday, but you can also, if you're not home or if you're working, a lot of people are going back to the office after COVID. We offer pickup locations in town. So
just Hoboken? What if people in
Hoboken
Jersey
and
City?
Jersey City.
Hoboken and
yeah,
Jersey.
so we have, just to name a few, Brazen Athletics, J-Train, Hudson River Athletics, Excel Fitness. We also partner with CrossFit Jersey City, Ironbound Athletics, as well as Jersey City Barbell off
How about
Common
Crunch in
Bar.
Hoboken?
Crunch in Hoboken, we tried to get in there multiple times, but
What happened? It's my gym. That's why I'm wondering.
that's your gym where you go to? Okay. We have a location kind of right around there, but they unfortunately were not interested in having us as a location.
They tried some company and it failed.
Yeah, exactly. So that company went out of business about 2 years ago.
It wasn't that good either.
Yeah, they raised a bunch of money, and I don't know what happened. I don't know. A lot of customers actually, when they went out of business, it was a good opportunity for myself because customers were going to, they were looking for another option, and we were local.
I would like to guess, and I'd like your opinion on it, your age demographic.
Yep.
I would think run over to work in the morning,
Sure.
come back, go to the gym. I don't want to cook.
Yeah.
I want to get meals ready that are healthy for me, watch a little TV, go to sleep,
Exactly.
and that's the routine.
That's my ideal client, the working 9 to 5 person in New York City, Jersey City, Hoboken. They wake up, they go to the gym, they go to work, they come home, they relax. They don't want to worry about cooking. Maybe they don't know how to cook, right? Or the food isn't as good as a service.
It's time consuming.
It's
too.
time consuming, right? You got to go grocery shopping. And I tell those people, you got to go grocery shopping on a Sunday. You have to prepare everything. You got to cook everything, and then by the time you're done, you got to do all the dishes. So you're looking at a couple hours. So we kind of give you back some of that time. Our meals are very competitive with the pricing. So it's not like you're spending an arm and a leg on a meal.
Well, when we come back from commercial break, we want to continue this discussion. And it's an interesting, I don't cook, so therefore this gentleman is going to be my nutritionist from here on out. I'll be right back after the break. This is Stick at Night, Commissioner Romano.
Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self-Storage. Let us be your good friend.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunnelly Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunnelly Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights, your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712.
Welcome back to Stick at Night, Commissioner Anthony Romano. And let's continue our discussion with Nick about ready-made meals, ready-strong meals, rather. So go ahead. What are your components? We were talking about that during the break. Are they organic? Where do you buy?
Yeah.
Who buys now that you've grown?
Right,
do you
right.
fry things?
I still do all the buying in terms of where we go. So I like to go to local farmers markets to get fresh vegetables. We do a little bit work at Restaurant Depot. We have some, we have a vendor, Baldor Foods, where we basically
Baldor,
we get, good quality produce and spices, herbs, etc. from them. So it's kind of a range of different vendors, farmers markets, local distributors. I like to support the local farms as well as local establishments because I'm big, right? I'm a small business owner. I grew the business from nothing.
Did you take out any small business loans?
No, I didn't actually.
The county offers for new entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Small business loans.
Yeah, right now it's self-funded. So basically, I reinvest the money back into the company, and it definitely hasn't been easy, especially during COVID, right? COVID.
Tell me about that.
It was interesting because I was very nervous with COVID because everything shut down, and at that point, I wasn't delivering. So I only had pickup locations. And when they announced that all the gyms will be shut down, I'm like, wow, there goes my business model. I have to quickly pivot and change what I'm going to do.
What did you do?
Started delivering. Hired a driver. I was delivering myself.
Really?
And and I still do some of the delivery here and there. But for the most part, it was definitely nerve-wracking. But what I noticed was, and we were speaking about this before, my average order went from $50 to about $70 per customer. So, and I think that was because people were home. They weren't cooking. They were working right from home, and they weren't out in the city buying a salad or buying whatever. They were ordering more food through us, right? They were ordering a lot of the customers are only ordering dinner pre-COVID. During COVID, they were ordering lunch and dinner.
How do you know how many meals to prepare, and how long do you keep them? Say, for example, you make 20 meals, you sell 15. How long can you keep those other meals? Are they refrigerated? How's that work?
Good question. So we deliver everything fresh on Monday. We prepare everything on the weekends, and we're cooking everything Sunday into Monday, and then we plate all the food into containers. We refrigerate it, and then we package them. Most of the meals last from 5 to 6 days in the refrigerator. They last in the freezer as well for 30 days. I recommend not freezing them. Throw them in the fridge. It's totally fine in the refrigerator. But for whatever reason, if you notice that you're going out to eat one day or you won't be around, throw them in the freezer, and they're good for up to 30 days.
Wow.
So we actually had our busiest week last weekend, where we did a lot of business. So it was
Halloween weekend?
No, just this past weekend.
weekend.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because it was the week before Thanksgiving or people were they wanted to eat healthy before the holiday, before they splurge.
When you say eat healthy, explain that.
Yeah, so all of our foods are locally. We use local grown vegetables. We use chicken breast. We don't use butters. We're not using oils.
MSG.
No MSG. Everything's, none of it is like processed. We're not using corn syrup, right, in our food and ingredients. Everything is fresh. Everything is, prepared by our team of chefs, and we also have the macronutrients listed on the label. So you can actually tell, what calories are in the meal, how much protein is in the meal, what the carbs are, what the fat content is, etc. So if you're, one of these people that are tracking your macronutrients, you can say, okay, I'm going to order 3 Ready Strong meals, and that's 1,000 calories for the day, right? That's I need to hit 1,500 calories, so I'm going to eat 5 meals. So it really kind of keeps you on track, and it doesn't allow you to order out, right? Or order, something like a sandwich or fried food or whatever.
Well, let me ask you this. Say, for example, when people order, do they order like 5 meals so they have one for the whole week, or they order day by day? What's your biggest?
So we basically, I'll tell you my exact process. I'll explain how it works. So a customer orders every Thursday at 10 p.m. for the following Monday pickup or delivery. They basically log into their account. They pick the meals. We offer a la carte. We also offer subscription. So if you wanted to just set it and forget it, we can certainly set that up. And then we deliver all the meals to you every Monday. So most customers order anywhere from 5 to 8 meals per week. We have a delivery minimum of 5 meals. Pickup, there's no minimum. So if you wanted to just go to one of our locations, pick up the food, you can order 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever.
Well, you were also, I seen you at the under the viaduct there at the farm. What was that?
The Main Street Pops.
Yes,
and then
Main Street
we
Pops.
saw each other at Hoboken.
Right. Are you part of the farmers market too?
I am not right now. I'm looking to kind of get into that in the near future. But we do Main Street Pops, which is every Sunday, the 3rd Sunday of every month. I try to participate in a lot of those races, races.
We got 3 well, you just had the Halloween.
Hoboken,
You got the Thanksgiving race,
turkey
the
trot.
and you got the jingle.
I'll be there on Saturday. Are you going?
Yes.
Okay,
I
cool.
usually run every year, but with my knees, I had them operated on. I'm not pushing it.
Right.
But I support LV. I registered and all.
Yes. I think I'm actually going to run that because I have somebody that's going to watch the stand for a few minutes. So I think I'm going to run it. But yeah, I try to participate in the local events.
Do you advertise at all?
I do. I advertise on Google. I advertise on Facebook, Instagram.
We got to get you on on here.
Yeah, and then
That's a media group.
Yeah, for sure. And I work with, I try to work with local businesses to advertise with them as well. So, yeah, I certainly do.
Well, when we come back from our commercial break, we'll continue this discussion. I find it very interesting that, especially in this day and age with everybody on the move, that your ingenuity in forming this company and now from the ground up have now built a success.
Yeah.
When we come back, I want you to tell me about your goals, where you want this company to go.
Cool.
And you just said Hoboken and Jersey City, but what about the other cities in the county?
Yes.
Are you interested in that? Or is it going to be hard with deliveries or hard for people to pick up? But you have North Bergen as your demographic grows along the Palisades.
We do deliver to
along
New
the
York City as
waterway.
well.
New York City?
We do deliver to New York City, yes.
Okay, when we come back, I'm your Commissioner Romano for Stick at Night, and we'll be back to continue this interesting discussion with another young Hudson County entrepreneur.
Stevens Jersey City Ford, certified parts and service located at Route 440 and Communipaw Ave, is your #1 source for Ford and Lincoln automotive needs. We use certified Ford Motorcraft products to keep your Ford running in top shape. Motorcraft parts are backed with the Ford warranty, which includes a 2-year unlimited mileage guarantee. Our team will have the right Motorcraft part to ensure the best performance from your Ford or Lincoln. You can order in person at the parts counter or online. Let us help keep your Ford or Lincoln in the best shape at Stevens Jersey City Ford.
Panapinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
This thing rips! Oh, it is so quick. There's a lot of punch packed into this Bronco Sport. It's got a ton of horsepower, I love it. All right, now we're getting hairy. Now we're getting the fun stuff. Yeah. I like how we can get over or around almost anything.
Yeah, I dig your ride.
super dig it. It's gonna be a good day.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care,
the latest clinical trials,
researchers working to find a cure,
and nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Welcome back to Stick at Night. Let's continue this discussion with Nick. Nick, question.
Yes.
Hudson County and especially Hoboken and Jersey City are probably the two most diverse communities in the United States. Do you feel you want to get into that ethnic now food, different food groups?
Yeah, good question. We have a little mix of every type of cuisine.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
so we have a little Italian. We have some Spanish types of inspired dishes. My head chef is from El Salvador, so we try to bring some dishes from his country. What do you do with any Asian food that you? We do have a couple Asian. So the first restaurant that I worked at was it was a Thai and Filipino restaurant called Pig and Cow in Lower East Side, and then they also had a location Piggyback in Jersey City. So I have a couple different Asian inspired dishes. We have a teriyaki stir fry.
Ooh, that might be the one I might have had too.
Yeah, you might have had the stir fry.
That was
exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah,
that was excellent.
And
with
then
the
we
rice.
have we have a salmon, a teriyaki salmon as well, with sesame seeds on top.
Do you do salads?
We don't do salads because what I've noticed was salads don't hold well in the fridge for a couple days. A salad is something you need to eat day of. So unfortunately, we don't do salads, but. I would say like the low carb option would probably be the best.
What about desserts?
Desserts, we're looking into rolling out some desserts in the future as well as breakfast options. So do like an overnight oats or some type of egg sandwich, a healthy, play on eggs.
What about either no-fat muffins, the health muffins?
Yeah, like a protein muffin or something like that. So that's
definitely
where
something. I'll go if you go breakfast.
That's something on the horizon for sure.
Yeah, I know, definitely. What kind of feedback do you get from customers on, well, can you do this? And what kind of feedback from customers?
Feedback is super important to us because that's the only way, we can improve and grow. Feedback, a lot of feedback is they want more options. They want more food options. And that's where, right now we've built out, we have about 25 different options where you can choose from.
So on your menu, you have 25 items.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a large selection.
So we built out, you don't want to have too much. When you go to a diner and there's 13 pages of a menu.
What are they asking for that you don't have?
They might want just another option of a chicken dish with a different sauce, or they want maybe a more another salmon option. So we try to do our best to obviously.
What's your biggest seller?
Biggest seller would be the honey turkey meatballs. Lean ground turkey, peppers, onions, garlic, breadcrumbs, whole milk, and then we roast them. And we put a honey soy reduction sauce on them, made with honey, low sodium soy sauce. We serve it over a bed of brown rice and string beans, blanched string beans.
And you do the cooking?
So I don't do the cooking anymore. No, I'm more overseeing the operation and making sure. I have I have two chefs that cook, and then I have someone who plates the food.
Established chefs, or did they start with you and learn? How's that work?
So one of them is established. One of them actually started washing dishes for me, and now he's cooking.
It's interesting because we have up at Hudson County Community College the Culinary Institute with so many graduates and all that. And maybe there's an area that you can.
Well, it's funny you say that because I was just at Cliffside Park this morning talking to a culinary class with my head chef about how I started the business and what it's like to work in a restaurant, because a lot of people, they think it's glamorous and they see what's on TV, but it's actually the total opposite. It's hot, you're sweating, right? You're under pressure. There's a constant sense of urgency. People are yelling at you. The chef is yelling at you. You need to get things done in an organized, clean fashion. So what you see on TV, totally ignore it. Go work in a kitchen. I tell people this all the time. Work in a kitchen for a couple months, see if you like it. If you like that environment, great. If not, it's not for you.
Well, the interesting thing also is, I think you said you spoke in Cliffside Park.
Yep.
Well, you're Jersey City and Hoboken based, so I think you should also speak at Hudson County Community College.
Absolutely. You set that up,
Yes,
Anthony.
I
I'll
will.
be there.
Definitely will set that up.
I'll be there
because,
100%.
It's a good feeder program.
Yep.
They can get some experience cooking with you.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think it'd be good for all parties.
Yeah, we encourage that. We encourage people to, come and help us and really learn because, we're a new business and we're still learning as well. So we're not perfect, right? I tell, my staff, like, mistakes are going to happen. Just don't make the same mistake twice. That's what I'm big on. That's like my motto.
What's biggest complaint you get?
Biggest complaint I get? That's a good question. I don't really get too many complaints, to be honest.
That's good. That's all right. That's what we want to hear.
There might be some like logistical challenges with deliveries and.
But with the food, the main thing is the food.
No, everyone loves the food. To be honest, the food is. I make sure that I'm in the kitchen still, and making sure that quality is solid, and my chef, is the same way, right?
Well, you're very,
it's important.
It's important as the boss to keep your boots on the ground to see,
Yeah, I like to be in the weeds.
Right.
I like to be. It's my baby, right? It's my business that I started in my apartment 6 years ago. So at the end of the day, I know that it's on me if something happens. My chef, staff, etc. But it's also on them, right? Too, because they're employed and they're making money, and they're, this is their livelihood.
Would you say you're in the black, not the red?
Certainly, yes.
So.
Now I'm, after years of kind of just treading water, now I'm definitely at a point where we're doing consistently. We have about 100 customers that we're consistently cooking for every week.
So that's your customer base.
Yeah, a little under 1,000 meals.
So you said you went to New York City. Is that? What's your goal for the next stage of this operation?
The goal is I want to double my business in a year. So I want to basically, I want to have about 200 customers within the next year. And based on what I'm doing, I think, I can get there. I want to branch out a little bit more into the outer boroughs, build up, I feel like Hoboken, Jersey City have been built up quite a bit. Now I'm trying to build, a little bit more.
How do people get from New York? It's a pickup strictly, or?
No, we deliver. So I have a driver that delivers straight to New York City. Yeah. We do a lot of like Midtown. We go to people's work, buildings in Midtown, Lower East Side, Upper West Side. We deliver to, and then we do a little Brooklyn as well, Greenpoint and Williamsburg. I would say the bulk of our business is in Jersey City, Hoboken, North Bergen, West New York. That area. So,
and what, how do you foresee your growth?
Yeah. So I would say
you set benchmarks.
My number one goal. Yeah, I set benchmarks on customers and meals on what I want to do, and then my number one goal is to basically have my own space, my own kitchen, in the next year or two.
Okay, for everyone out there. Let's remember, we're going to get what about your website?
So it's www.readystrongmeals.com.
www.readystrongmeals.com. Nick Mattia.
Yep, exactly.
And let's support him.
Appreciate it.
The food is really good quality, and it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much, guys.
Good night
Appreciate
for
it.
Stick at Night.